up here and basically collapsed.
He said be here by 4:30. I was here by 4:30.
Yeah, that was down there. It's 5 now up here.
Let him in. Let him in. No. Let him in. He needs to come sit down. Let him come sit down, please. Let him sit down.
Have a seat, Joe. You'll need it.
Right there.
I brought an umbrella too, just in case.
Well, let's hope we don't have to worry about
Well,
that.
that's why you bring it.
That's it.
You say, oh, we won't need to leave in the car.
It's
You
for
leave it.
the equipment then, because we gonna be soggy.
I know it. That's what I was thinking. And you said outside. Oh, I think I passed 3 people, and then there's 2 people sitting there.
Right?
So they're gonna have at least 5 people here watching.
That's good.
Cincinnati won by 7 over Navy. They were projected to win by 4 touchdowns.
Well, it doesn't always work that way.
Yeah, I left there basically 4:25 or 3:25. Their first quarter just ended,
Yeah.
and I left.
You'll hear your voice. That's the lag. I turned the volume off.
All right.
Yeah.
I think I'll just probably roll down.
Yeah, I wish I could just kind of like slide this down.
And if they had some sort of chute, you could get on and just slide down.
We gotta carry all of this back.
Well, that's why I was trying to get here by 4:30, because he said I need help getting it up. So I said, well, I'll get there by 4:30. It's 4:35 now. I was here to help you carry it up. My phone said you will arrive at 4:22 into the stadium, and I pulled in over there. Didn't look like I could drive this way, so I went that way.
Uh-huh.
This side was gated off.
Did it end again?
Huh?
It ended again.
No, it did not end. I'm just working with it.
There's 3 officials. I know these 4. One in the backfield, one in the defensive back, and 2 on the line.
No, it did not end. I'm just working with it. And we've got the second camera. All right. All right, so
Where is that? Where is it at? Oh, there. I thought maybe you'd carried it.
Yeah, this is the one I'll be working most of the time, and then that one over there is just another perspective.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if you had, like, those little stacked platforms down there, if you were able to put one down there or something.
And we've got the second camera. All right. We don't want the built-in microphone. We want our microphone.
And then that one over there is just another perspective.
I was looking last night. 2 of the players are from Goshen, Ohio. That's on this team. One plays a lot from what the coach plays. He was right. Give me his name. I looked his name. And then several from like Teams went to the locker rooms.
Yes, they did. And good afternoon, good evening, everyone. This is CampusNation.com, the Internet Sports Authority. We are live from Yager Stadium on the campus of Miami University.
Speak for yourself.
And, well, you may not be live, Joe, as old as you are. But anyway, we have the Ohio State Buckeyes being hosted by the Red Hawks of Miami University. The game will get underway. Kickoff's supposed to be at 5 o'clock. We've got a great advantage point. We're not in the press box. We are just below the press box on a camera stand, but we are a fur piece from the field. Not as far up as I've ever been because we've done broadcasts from the Hall of Fame, which is a fur piece off from the field. They look like little dots down there.
We were up higher than this when we was inside the basketball, the state basketball game.
Well, yeah, when we were at the shot, but we were in the hockey box at the shot, and that's all the way up in the. If anyone has been in the shot before, we were at the very top of the. That shows you how much they appreciated us.
Yeah, and that was like 3 days after I had a stent put in, and luckily we had an elevator.
Yeah,
because you guys, when we got out of the car. I'm walking as fast as I can. You guys just left me. Where's Joe? I don't know. He's 150 yards behind us somewhere. We don't know.
And that game that we were referring to is Wilmington High School went to the Final Four, and that was the game that we covered there at the shot. But we've been all over. We've been to another place that I don't think went with us, Joe, was Ashland's Stadium there,
No.
Division II school.
Yeah.
Beautiful stadium. We were on the roof of their press box, so we were even higher than this press box behind us. We were on a hill. It was a beautiful view. It's almost like New Richmond's view, and you've not been on their press box either. But
no, I remember you guys going there, and I had something going on. I don't know if it was bowling or volleyball, but I couldn't go.
Anyway, Joe Davis is our play-by-play broadcaster. I think they must have had a soccer match, or they must have had some. It's not softball season, so it must have been soccer or field hockey or something. And I'm not sure where the bus is or where the bus is going, but I think these are Miami University ladies, and they're off somewhere.
Oh, I see them now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the bus. I just figured it was something from Ohio State. I didn't read it because I was looking for where I'm going.
Right.
And I just assumed it was Ohio State's bus had brought the players down. But,
Right, I think they're around back with us.
but it looks more like either soccer or softball girls. But
it's not softball season, Joe.
I know it, but
So it can't be softball girls.
just talking about. I'm looking about
unless
how
they're going
dressed.
somewhere to practice, and why
Yeah.
would they go somewhere to practice? Fine facilities here, and of course, Miami is a member of the MAC, with schools like Bowling Green and Ohio University, the Bobcats, and the Falcons of Bowling Green, and of course, your Ohio State Buckeyes. They are members of the Big Ten. And the actual Buckeyes are in action tonight at Indiana.
Right.
And one of our interns that normally would help us do our broadcasts, he's actually on the Big Ten network tonight, and he's doing announcing the game. So
I'm surprised you didn't ask me to go along.
well, Joe, sometimes you get the best deals.
Yeah.
That's here. We got food. But anyway, we want to thank Miami University for helping us set this up and get this thing done. As I said, Yager is a fine facility, and of course, this is what they call the cradle of coaches.
Isn't that a beer?
Beer?
Jaeger.
That's Jägermeister. But anyway, this stadium has been renovated a while back, and the seating, I think the most that they've ever had for a game here is a little over 30,000 people. But tremendous facility with obviously during the regular football season when the Miami Division One team is playing here, they fill this stadium with a lot of football fans. Don't have a lot of those tonight for club football, but let me tell you something about club football. And we've been doing this now we followed the Buckeyes when they won their national championship 2 years ago. One of the games that we did at Ohio State was the Miami Redhawks at Ohio State. Ohio State won that game. But and it was a good game, and these two teams have sort of a rivalry. This is a rivalry game tonight. So we're we're just happy that we could make it here and be able to bring this game to you from Miami University. But I think that we'll probably see a game that's going to be should be a close game. The weather, it's a little overcast. There's been a few drops, but and we're not. The only protection we'll have is if Joe has to put his umbrella up. Yeah. But we are out in the open, and I've got a hat on, so I wouldn't know if it was raining or not unless I saw it on the switcher or whatever. But this game is probably one of the more fiercely contested games that the Buckeyes and the Red Hawks will be in when it comes to club football. These programs, the Red Hawks have, I think, about 50 club teams. And for a lot of people that maybe aren't familiar or aren't as familiar with club athletics are like, I'd say, a higher form of intramural.
Yes, a step up.
That's right. And these teams that you will see on the field today and a lot of the action that you will see, you would not be able to discern the difference between any Division III, Division II school, and some Division I schools. These athletes are real athletes, and they're playing not because they're getting scholarships or being paid a handsome salary. They're playing because they love the game of football.
Right.
And so that's the other impressive thing that I've always found.
And sometimes there are kids that went out of high school, they traveled here, either from Ohio or from farther away,
right,
with the hopes of playing for the Ohio State Buckeyes. They didn't make the squad, so they go out for this team, make it, and after a year, maybe two, they
might be a walk-on.
They might be a walk-on. The coach has watched they show the film, and they've kept their playing ability up because they're playing, they have made the big team again.
Right, and we've done semi-pro football, and that is, I guess you could say, as close as anything to what we're talking about here with club football at the university level. Semi-pro obviously is sort of more of an unorganized type of game, but there's a lot of talent, and as you say, Joe, these are students or athletes that played in high school. Maybe they had a couple years of college. Maybe they're just interested in finding a college that would pick them up because
right.
They obviously have years of eligibility. But anyway, we're hoping that we're going to have a good contest tonight. Everybody will enjoy our broadcast. And right now, the Buckeyes are coming on to the into the stadium again.
One difference between the semi-pro that you were talking about and this is these guys are mostly still young high school guys. A lot of the semi-pros are guys that have played college for 4 years somewhere.
Oh, we've had 50-years play semi-pro.
And some of them are just out of, they're 25, 26 years old. And then again, you got others that are 38, 40, 50 that played the game, still love it, and want to prove they can still do the job, and many of them can.
That's right. Well, we've had, as I said, I think on one of the teams that we covered, the Cincinnati at the time Chiefs, they had a 50-year-old that was playing football still. So once again, just like club football, these people love what they do, and they enjoy the game, and they play it because they enjoy the game. So we've got the captains coming out to the field. They're going to meet. We're going to find out who wins the toss, so to speak.
And my grandson was captain for his team tonight in the tournament.
Yeah, you did some driving tonight. You went all the way up to Englewood and then Englewood, Ohio, and then had to drive down here to us.
Right. Well, I figure next week I won't be doing too much driving since I don't have to go to work every day. Now
that you're retired?
Yes.
You draw the big pension and Social Security and all that?
Oh, yes.
You got to be raking in the money, Joe.
After you pay me for doing this game, I'll be raking in the money.
Well, I thought you were going to invest in our venture.
I'll venture.
I'm sorry, I'm eating an apple.
Well, it looks like I may be doing all the talking now that Rick's
that's not unusual for you, Joe.
From doing eating the apple and passing out.
And we've got the Red Hawks. They're coming in from the locker room. Sydney, you said you thought there were about 30 members of the Red Hawks? Well, I'm not counting.
I counted 13 out there right now, not counting. There's 17 counting the boys on the field, and I can't tell if there's anybody.
Tonight's game is going to be brought to you by Crystal Duncan Keller Williams, member of the Pinnacle Group. She is a realtor. And, okay, so we've got the Buckeyes receiving, and the Red Hawks are going to be kicking off.
I got 24 names on my 3 sheets.
Okay.
For the Red Hawks.
All right. Anyway, so we appreciate Crystal Duncan and Keller Williams Pinnacle Group for helping bring this game tonight. And she also sponsored our game last night at Wilmington High School with Clinton Massey. This is rivalry week for most schools, whether it's university level or whether it's high school level. And last night, the big game in Clinton County was Wilmington, and they hosted the Clinton Massey team, who is 8-1 now, and I think they'll be going into the playoffs. Wilmington didn't have such a great season this year, but the Falcons, they're in the playoffs for, I don't know, the forever time. They've been in the playoffs so many times. And I'm going to be operating the camera up on the platform, but we do have a separate camera that just gives us sort of a
13. I'm trying to see the numbers back here. 13, is that 2 over here or 12? I saw 2 for Ohio State.
For receiving?
Receiving the kick.
It looks like number 13 is one of the receivers.
Yeah, I know. This one on this side, I can't see his number. He's sideways.
Well, how am I supposed to see it if he's sideways?
Well, you got better eyes than I do.
We're both 68 years old, Joe.
Oh, nope. I'm 67. I'm not 68 yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. But do you have a 27-year-old wife? She's 28 now.
I don't have a wife. So that makes me younger than you.
That's why I was able to scale these. There's about 100 steps up here.
I know. I counted them all coming up. It was 500.
All right, here we go.
It might be 12, Casey Scoggins. It's a short kick. Caught on the 39 by 31. And that was St. Andre Hunter.
I think we saw a few of those short squib kicks by George Mason last time the Buckeyes played, which was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, and that was not a squib. That was just punted, like booted up in the air, short, only like a 25-yard kick, caught on the 39, and got back to close to right at the 45, so about a 6-yard return.
They are attending a Red Hawk who went down in that. Hope everything's okay.
Unfortunately, Ohio State's is in alphabetical order, not numerical. So if you see a number, you got to go find that number. I like it when it's numerical because I can find them real quick. But I never found a number 2, so that must have been number 12 back there. And Scroggins is one of their main guys.
We're going to give you sort of a pan of the stadium. So for those of you up in Buckeye land that maybe have never been down here.
Is that like a Peter Pan?
Not quite.
Okay.
But once again, the big scoreboard, and obviously during.
There's.
Have you got it? Yeah. There you go.
The other back there was Xavier Thayer.
And as I said, their biggest crowd here has been just over 30,000. Not quite the size of the Horseshoe, but.
Can't tell if he's holding his arm or his stomach, but I think he's holding his arm a little gingerly coming off the field. Number. Was it 40, 46? It's 40.
So, and obviously I will pan down the steps. As you can see, there are rows and rows.
And rows.
And we had to climb all those steps and lug equipment up here.
Okay, Ohio State's back on offense.
Just a little bit of a spitting going on as far as rain.
Okay. Handoff to 13, who was back on the running back, but loses yardage.
So, good defense by the Red Hawks.
13. I'm going to go through like 5 pages here of names to find that. Found it a second ago. And it's not there. All right, thank you, Joe, for not being able to find that. You're supposed to be finding these names for me while I'm trying to talk.
Oh, you think?
Yeah. It's what the big guys do.
Is it? All right, so the Buckeyes are ready for their
And in motion, going back for pass. Throwing long on the right side. He's open. He catches the ball. Falls down at the 29-yard line.
who was that, Joe?
As soon as I find his number, I'll tell you. Number 4 threw the pass. Did you see who caught it? I couldn't see his number as he went down.
Well, as far up as we are and as old as you are,
Yeah.
your eyes
I don't have binoculars, and I got an old man that can't look up numbers for me.
Well,
while I'm
I'm running a camera, doing the switching, and trying to do all that on top of everything else, Joe. So I'm not complaining, but
Well, again, some of these guys don't have numbers. It was by one of the players that Ohio State doesn't have a number for. Again, back for pass. Number 4 throws it to the right side. Hit immediately as he caught number 6. Got about 3 yards on that play, maybe 4.
number 12, Joe. That was who you were asking about.
Number 12 made the catch. I had his number a second ago. That's the one we talked about on the run back there, Alexander Thayer. Made that great catch. And thank him for not putting this in numerical order.
I think that the scoreboard down here is indicating time, but that's it. Doesn't actually give us down.
Run up the middle. Gained again about 3 yards, I think.
Because they don't have access to the press box tonight.
Anthony Novak caught that last pass on the left side.
They do have equipment down on the field where they can keep the time and the score and that on the field. And we'll keep score, obviously, on our score bug here on the broadcast. But
backfield. 4 gets it. Throws into the end zone, a little high. Well, defense, but he was open. If the ball was probably chest high, he might have been able to catch it. But, again, the defense might have been able to knock that down. He was right on top of him. Good timing play. They were there. Unfortunately, didn't go through. And Kellen Gerenstein is the quarterback for Ohio State. Kellen Gerenstein, Gerenstein.
Right, he's the quarterback.
Yeah. Hope I'm pronouncing that right.
And it's 4th, and it looks like about 3 for a first down.
1, 2, 3, about 3. Okay, Gerenstein throws, caught by number 9 and tackled at the 4-yard line.
That was a nice little slant play. Hit him quick, right over the left side. And now they've got a 1st and goal at about the 4-yard line.
And I don't see number 9, of course. Why do they always throw to a guy that I cannot find? Oh, there it is. Ryan Cameron caught that pass.
So the pass to Cameron goes for a 1st down and goal. Ohio State trying to strike quick.
Run up the middle. No, quarterback keeper. And he gets to maybe the 3. Gained maybe a yard on that play. The first one would have only made it to the 4. He made it to the 3, so got 1 more yard if he hadn't faked. They were ready for it. Ohio State still in the huddle.
So it looks like still a 2nd and 4.
I'm still trying to find number 13 on this roster, and I can't find it.
Well, I'll make sure that we find if the Buckeyes score here.
And here it goes. Pitch out. 13 cuts in. Gets to the about 1.5 away. He's marking it. Not quite to the 1, but about 6 inches from the 1-yard line.
That's going to make it 3rd and goal at the 1.5-yard line, huh?
Oh, here it is. Jalen Haley is number 13. Jalen Haley.
And, Joe, you're not really familiar with the roster.
No.
This is your first trip out here with the Buckeyes.
Again, handoff, and Haley run, just literally started up the middle of the cutoff right tackle and never was touched. Nice run for Jalen Haley.
So the Buckeyes.
He's from Zanesville, Ohio.
They draw first score. It is now 6-0, Ohio
And
State.
Kellen Gerenstein's from Flossmoor, Illinois.
Is that how you pronounce it?
I don't know. That's how I pronounced it. Flossmoor. Flossmoor.
All right, going to try to tack on the extra point here.
Looks good from here. Let's see what they say. Nope, no good.
No good.
One must have.
I think it might have been, it may have gone under the crossbar.
It may
rather
have.
than over it.
That was by David Rive Jr., R-I-V-E. He's a kicker out of San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Now, didn't you say that, is it the Buckeyes or the Red Hawks that have a backup quarterback from Goshen?
I believe it's the Buckeyes.
Oh, okay. Goshen being in the SBAAC, the same league that Wilmington and Clinton Massey.
Let me check here. Because they have St. Xavier, Elder.
A lot of representation from the Cincinnati area.
Oh no, it is the Hawks.
Yeah, okay.
He started the year as quarterback, and that was Matthew Hodge out of Goshen, Ohio, and they said moved to
so he's gone
wide receiver
from a Warrior to a Red Hawk.
Yeah.
All right, the Buckeyes are set to kick off.
He has a teammate, Shane Smith II from Goshen, also playing. He's also a wide receiver.
All right.
First year.
This is CampusNation.com, your internet sports authority. We are here on the campus of Miami University. The Buckeyes and the Red Hawks are playing club football tonight.
And the kickoff, it's high. It's going to fall close to the 20, hits the 21, bounces back to the 17, picked up, and is being ran and gets, looked like he was falling at the 29. I think he fumbled the ball.
Well, that's what they're Buckeyes
and I'll
are
see who
indicating.
they're saying has the ball.
I don't think there's a fumble.
Well, Buckeyes were pointing that way, and
they didn't convince the Zebras.
Right.
So you got to convince the Zebras.
If they don't say it's a fumble, it was not a fumble. That's why I always tell guys when I referee.
Well,
if I don't see it, it don't happen.
Weren't you kissing up to them on the way into the stadium? Because you are
yes, I was
a referee of certain sports.
I was making sure, hey, don't throw me out of the game. I'll be doing the play-by-play and can talk nice about you guys.
Well, they'd have to have pretty good ears to hear us all the way up here.
They got the 32-yard line. They're in the backfield. Now let me get their write-ups. In motion, number 5. Hands off up the middle, comes to the right side, and is going to be ran out at the 39-yard line. That is number 6.
He picked up about 4 yards. 3 yards.
That's not bad for first down.
4 yards, yeah.
And again, they've got several players with no numbers, and I think 6 is one of them. So,
all right. So we apologize if anyone. Are we getting any text messages? 937-218-4415. You can text if with number and name if you know someone that you're seeing out there, either in Red Hawk land or in Buckeye land.
And there's a flag as the ball goes up. Buckeyes have Healy in the backfield, and he gets away. They're going to mark him at the 30. So it's going to be about a 6-yard loss. Because they're 2 yards shy of where the original line of scrimmage was.
Little defense by the Buckeyes.
And the penalty, I think, is against Miami, I think, and they're going to decline it, I'm guessing.
Yep, waving it off.
Yeah,
so that'll be a loss of down.
If you lose 6 yards, even if it's a 10-yard penalty, a lot of times you lost the down also. So take the loss and the down. If it's a 5-yard, you've gained a yard. So
that's quick math, Joe.
Boy, that's why I went to East Clinton. I did great math.
Yeah, but you and I went to the same university, and it's also one of
Wright
Ohio.
State.
And Wright State. We will be hopefully following the Buckeyes as they play Wright State here in a week or two.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
My old green and yellow.
Yeah. Although I was actually going to come to Miami before I ended up at
And
Wright
they
State.
kicked you out.
Yeah, that's it. They declined.
Healy hands off up the middle. No, Healy keeps it. It's going to be a pass. Caught
Got it.
at the 39. Knocks off 2 Ohio State defenders and gets the first down.
Good play.
He did a great job ducking and getting out of the grasp. And I believe that is, I can't see that number from here. 4 or 5? 4? The receiver, I believe that's number 4, and I think that's one of the numbers I couldn't.
5. Number 5. Looks like he has an issue with a piece of equipment or something. Yeah, that's number 5.
Okay. And we do not have a number 5 listed. I've got Aiden Healy does not have a number, but he's the quarterback. Dana Henson, Adrian Hill, Dylan Hodge, and Matthew Hodge, and Rudy Moyes Jr. and Logan Moscal all do not have numbers. So I cannot give you a number of any of them. Here we go to the right side, throwing out to swing number 2, and he is shoved out of bounds by Ohio State for about close to a 3-yard gain.
Almost to the 45-yard line. Oh, they're moving it up to the 46-yard line.
Oh, my gosh. I didn't think he got that far. I thought it was right at the 45 he went out. But they're going to mark it at the 46. So he gained about 4 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here comes Ohio State moving around their defense. Hike low, hands off. Big hole up the middle over the actually left guard. And left guard to left tackle. And he gets tackled, and it looks like it's going to be a little short of the chains. It's going to be about the 49-yard line of Ohio State. Got over the 50. So it's going to be 4th down and a full yard. So can the Buckeyes hold it? Looks like they have no intentions of punting the ball. They're going to go 4th and 1 at the Ohio State 49, almost midfield. Spread offense, got 2 down, 1 up high, 2 in the backfield. Going to hand off to the second man. He makes it through. Oh, wait a minute. He ran backwards. He may not get it. He did not get it. He went back to the line of scrimmage. He was 2 yards over for a first down.
Well, I think they're giving it to him.
No, do you see the back official? He's just back to the line of scrimmage. So it's
4th and 1.
Well, they had 4 up on the last play. The down marker was 4 on the last play. I didn't look at the scoreboard.
Well, they don't act like they're turning it over to the Buckeyes. It's
No.
4th.
It must have been marked wrong last time.
We got 5:49 remaining in this first quarter of play.
Because now it's still marked 4th down, 1 yard. There we go. Throws caught for gained about 3 yards. They're going to get the first down. They bring him down, but he's going to get the ball about the 46-yard line. Oh, that's why? Thank you.
So we have a fan here that knows that the 3rd down.
And if anybody knows any numbers on some of these players, 4, 5, 6, we have no numbers for. We got names but no numbers. So I just say number 4 ran out, number 5, because I cannot put a number with it.
Well, anyway, what we were informed about from a fan here is that the 3rd down on the down marker is broken. So it goes 1st, 2nd, and it's going to be 4th twice.
4th twice. Handoff coming this way. Caught in the backfield. Pushback got away, but he's still behind the line of scrimmage, and he's being shoved out of bounds right at midfield.
It's going to be a loss of about 4 yards.
Well, they're giving him a couple. The down marker's wrong. The official's on the 50, but the down marker's putting him. Yeah, he was wrong.
Okay, they're going back.
Yeah.
So it's a 4-yard loss. So it'll be 2nd and about 14.
Yeah, right at
the 50-yard line.
Yeah, exactly 14 yards on second down, and then it'll be fourth down and fourth down again. Oh, we have fun here.
We're only drinking water and energy drinks. We promise. Yeah, we got a little bit of, huh?
Coming again to the right side, gets tackled, falls to the 49. So they're back to the 49, which was an earlier yard mark, but they gained the first down since. And now it's going to be third, fourth down at the Ohio State 49-yard line, needing 13 yards for first down. And it was going to be a quarterback draw, and it did not work. Ohio State snuffed it out. They got a loss. They're back to Miami's 46-yard line. So they lost about 5 yards on that play. The quarterback caught it, took a step back, and then started to rush the line, and immediately being tackled by Buckeyes.
So we're getting a little bit
I think
of
this is actual fourth
precipitation
down.
here.
Is this an actual fourth down?
This is an actual fourth down, I believe.
If you need that to cover something. I don't want to be electrocuted. All right.
So we're doing the Mary Poppins thing.
We're
here.
back in punting formation. Oh, almost thrown over his head and gets it up quick but short because of the bad snap. Ball's bouncing at the 30, and they're just going to let it go. Yeah, don't try to pick that up. Ball's going to roll to the 29-yard line. No, 24-yard line.
So now I'm holding an umbrella in my left hand, and I'm trying to run the camera and the switching in the other hand.
And
This is
spoonful of
multitasking.
sugar helps the medicine go down.
I look like Mary Poppins. All right, so the Buckeyes will take over with 1:53 remaining in this first quarter of play. And we're not supposed to really get rain.
This isn't rain.
No, this is just little spitting. As long as we're not getting.
Until you said it, I didn't even
deluge.
feel we had anything.
Well, you got a hat on, Joe. I do too. I'm all bundled up here. It's not really that cold, though.
Okay, right receiver screen, throws it out to the right side. Got the first down and is tackled at the Ohio State 43-yard line. Good play. Quarterback went back, and then all of a sudden just threw it out to the right to a wide receiver. Had 3 receivers in front of him and followed them for a first down. And Ohio State back. Kellen takes it, hands off, and it's coming out the left side, cuts back in, goes the other way. Thayer's going the other way. He's got an open and 2 blockers in front of him going down the sideline. Another blocker comes in, and I think he made it in. Let's see. Yes.
They gave him.
They said he hit the pylon and went right on in for the touchdown. Great blocking, great running. I believe that was Jalen Haley. Jalen Haley, number 13 for Ohio State. Ran off left tackle, cut it back to the middle, then cut it to the right side behind blockers and went down the right side. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
So
OHIO.
Buckeyes are up 12-0. Are they going to go for 2? Nope.
Nope, they're going in for kick.
All right.
And it's a flag down.
Motion, probably.
I think it went through, but the flag was down. It was all sides of the other team.
Oh, okay. So will they try 2 now?
Let's see what
Half
happens.
the distance to the goal line.
Especially if he missed it. They didn't ever sit. There was no signal made or missed on the
he
field
made
goal.
It was down. It was. But
I mean, there was no signal.
the question is, do they still? I guess they're still going to try the.
They're
extra
just going to
point.
try the. So, I got a feeling somebody touched somebody and killed the play. That's what happened. Kicks up, and they're marking it good this time. Goes through. That's why it wasn't marked last time, because the play was dead.
Right. Yeah.
And therefore it couldn't be good, made or missed, and you couldn't turn it down. You had to take it. So the Buckeyes make the kick. Got 3 points. It is now 12, Ohio State. Nothing for Miami.
Yeah.
I started to go 44. I was like, saw the 40 over here. Wow, I didn't think they scored that much.
I do believe the spitting has stopped.
Yeah, I don't feel anything.
At least for the time being.
I think you were just doing a
You wanna
Daffy
hold
Duck I think you were doing your Daffy Duck imitation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I've got it 13-0. All right.
And there's the kick by David Rive Jr., who also made the extra point. And here comes the run back and tackled. I believe that's number 4 again for Miami. No, 4 or 6. It's hard to read those numbers. Red numbers on black uniforms are hard to read.
And those are new uniforms from what I understand.
Yeah, 6 or 8. His number's either 6 or 8.
Looks like number 6 has got a towel as though he is a quarterback.
Almost 8 could be a quarterback, too.
Well, that's true.
That's the wrong team. Started to give the name, and the wrong guy. We don't have any low numbers. There's no low.
We got a timeout with 36 seconds remaining. This timeout is there a timeout or just
questions? There's no timeout.
All right, we have 36 seconds remaining in the first quarter play here from Miami University.
27 is the lowest number I have on these sheets. So if your number's lower than 27, you're not on here.
So we'll just have to call them from what we can see. And that is the case a lot of times, especially at the club level, where sometimes you will not see the numbers there or the full schedules.
Okay, number 10, quarterback hands off to number 6, running up the middle, and he got about 2 yards at best. That was a good hard hit by Ohio State.
The team over there across the way, they like that hit.
Yeah.
And we actually have some people across the way.
Yeah.
I don't know whether they're from Ohio State. I assume they are. They're on the visitor's side. Let's see if we can bring up a few.
There's about 18 in the stands, and plus other people standing around.
I mean, still, considering the fact that Columbus is a fur piece from here, and they come down to Miami to support their Buckeyes.
There's in the lower level, that red, there's quite a few down here on this side, too. There's that timeout, or is that a quarter?
That's the quarter. So at the end of the first quarter of play, it's the Buckeyes 13, the Red Hawks nothing. I'll go in there and change the quarter.
Changing ends of field.
Joe, you want to let everybody know our sponsor tonight? Well, we'll get that after this next play.
Okay, got it right there. So when you ask me again, I'll get it. Yeah, we had a lot of dead air there. We could have been doing that. Well, Miami's still not out there real fast. Crystal Duncan, Keller Williams. Crystal Duncan of Keller Williams Pinnacle Group invites you to give her a call for all your real estate needs, whether it be land, new construction, residential, or commercial. Her 24 years of experience in the business will help you achieve your dreams. Give Crystal a call today at 937-725-5097. Crystal Duncan, your hometown realtor.
The other thing is her office is in Mason, Ohio, so not too far up the road here.
Yeah.
All right, beginning the second quarter of play here from Yager Stadium here. Buckeyes lead 13-0.
Okay, here we go. Miami's got 2 to the left, 2 to the right, and wide receiver, and we're calling hold and play again.
I want to remind everybody, if you would, please like and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll be notified whenever we're on the air. We also do Ohio State Buckeyes men's club hockey. Our next one is in November. I think it's the 6th or the 9th, something like that. But you keep track, and this will alert you to when we...
Okay, here we go. Throwing caught by number 6 in the middle of the field on the 40, and was tackled, and as he got tackled, got pushed forward 2 more yards. So he got to the 42. It's going to be very close to a first down, and they gave it to him. Yes, first down. And the reason of the holdup there a minute ago was the clock keeper started the clock a little early, and as they got ready to hike it, it was already down to like 14:53, and it was not to be started till at the hike. It was to have been 15 minutes still left. It's running in 14:25 right now, and Miami's back in the backfield after gaining first down on that play. On this play, they got 1 wide receiver left, 2 up north, and 3 in the backfield. Hike to the quarterback, hands off up the middle, and number 6, he is tackled immediately and may have lost a half a yard on that play. Yeah, they got 2 in the backfield, 1 on either side of the quarterback, and then wide receivers. Looks like we got 1 coming off the field, 1 running on the field.
Campus Nation's been fortunate to bring back the Ohio State club football and add OSU club hockey to our broadcast schedule this year, as we talked about. We're currently looking to feature more athletic contests on our network, and we'd love to hear from you. We need some sponsors. Just contact Sydney Alexis of Campus Nation on our Facebook or Instagram page for more details on becoming a part of our lineup.
Throws to the runner coming out of the backfield. Nobody went with him. And I think that was number 2, I believe. Got to wait till he gets where I can read his number. Yeah, 2.
Number 2.
And he was in the backfield with the quarterback, and as he ran to his left out, threw it to him, and there was no containment on the right side of that defense.
Good pickup.
And he just rumbled all the way down to about the Ohio State 38-yard line. So they picked up another first down and moving the ball.
We're also going to be looking for venues such as sports bars and places where they have big screens because our broadcasts can be...
all for a sports bar.
Yeah. Well, you were at B-Dubs earlier, right?
Yeah, that's where I was.
And we've been on the screens all over Clinton County as far as various restaurants and sports bars.
You've been all over the sheriff's walls, too. But
don't tell them about that, Joe.
Up the middle, and defense has got him up the middle. Where they've been hurting Ohio State is on the edges. They, again, went up the middle that time and gained maybe a yard, half a yard to a yard.
I think we got
Number
a guy
6
down.
hurt again. He's gotten hit pretty hard a couple times. I think he's already got an injury, and when he goes back out, it just resurfaces again. Yeah, the only problem with the hockey is when I hear the word icing, I start thinking
Cake
or brownies, That's
Cake or brownies.
That's the only thing I know about hockey. Yeah, he just took his helmet off.
He looks like he's in some pain.
Yeah, he's not feeling happy right now, I'll put it that way.
I don't know.
Looks like a lower leg, maybe knee.
And, of course, they do have trainers that can attend to the players. But a lot of times, and it depends on the weather and hydration, that kind of thing, sometimes it's cramping.
Right.
I don't think this is cramping.
We don't have the heat of it today either.
He might have a little more serious problem here.
It's either knee or ankle, but it looks like they're squeezing the knee, so seeing how much pain he has when they do that. I know they're pulling back on the toes right here, it looks like. So maybe it
Well,
is
could
a
be a
cramp.
cramp.
It could be a cramp.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that's all it is. If it's just a cramp, no big deal.
Right.
Rather it be a cramp than, when you're talking ankle injury or knee injury, you just don't want to see that in a player.
Once again, we're going to sort of take a look, pan back at the stadium. Very nice stadium here. Our scoreboard, main entrance.
I had to sneak in the back way. I was not in the main entrance.
Yeah. Well, and normally when you're doing a game, you'll be in the press box.
Yeah.
And there's an elevator because you're 4 or 5 stories up. There's an elevator that you take,
Well, I was hoping there'd be an elevator to go up to there. It'd come open and there'd be an outside entrance, and we could walk around to here, but not the case.
Nah. And there's your entrance. And
but at least when you first told me we'd be up, I thought we'd be like right out there. At least we got a platform here,
Yeah, this is
we should have a.
This is a very nice platform.
Overhang.
I would imagine they probably gets a round of applause here. He is favoring his looks like his left leg, you think? Because he's putting pressure on
his
right
left leg is not touching the ground, or very seldom touching the ground.
And but this platform, I imagine they use as one of the platforms to do to have television cameras when they're doing regular games. And I would imagine over at the Gunlock Family Athletic Performance Center that they probably also have cameras in that area.
Did they ever unlock the guns?
I don't know.
You lock the guns. And
I have no idea. I have no idea.
Well,
all right, so we're back to action here shortly.
Now the other part for Miami is number 6 has been their main runner on things today. So
right, we hope that he can still come back and participate in the contest here.
We got 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 1 in the backfield with the quarterback, Aiden Healy. And Aiden's got it. Throws to the right side, caught, and pushed immediately out of bounds, number 10. Again, we don't have low numbers, so I do not. Aiden Healy's the only one.
Nice pass, good pickup.
I think he's number 7.
It looks like it's going to be there's a 3, Joe.
Where?
On the down marker. There is a 3. Look, I'll even pan up to the.
There is. They said a while ago it was broke.
Yeah.
Maybe they got it unbroke. Because after that, for every third down was still a 4 coming up. Now all of a sudden it's not. Either that or they've ran in and got another spare.
They probably did. They heard our broadcast and they said we've got to get this fixed because we can't have people thinking that we don't have a 3 on our down marker.
All right, 3rd and 4. Hike. And tackled immediately. Healy's down. Looks like his number is, 16?
He was going to pass. Then he thought, I'm going to run. I guess his receivers were covered. And
is that 12 or 15, 12? I can't read those numbers very well from up here. He's one walking toward us. What do you see as that number?
Well, there's a 2 walking towards us.
Go with his helmet off, walking off field. 12?
Yeah, number 16.
16, okay. I said 16 earlier, but, the numbers are hard to read. I couldn't tell if it's 16, 15.
I think those numbers are fairly easy to read.
Well, then you read them.
The Buckeyes,
you wouldn't read them for me.
The Buckeyes have some legible numbers as well, but I think that I like the Miami uniforms.
I like the uniforms. I just can't read them from up here.
They're Campus Nation colors almost.
Yeah. Almost threw it in his head, but he got it up quick again. Another short one, just like last time.
That was the second time that.
Ohio State picked it up and is making some yardage. That makes it a shorter kick. Got the ball back to the 32-yard line, and the line of scrimmage was just over the 35. So that made that only like a 3 or 4 yard kick on that play. All due to a bad snap.
So did you have any problem making your way down here from Inglewood?
No. I got on 70 to 127, but then 127 turned, but it didn't have me turn. It had me go on up to another road. Went 2 or 3 roads, came back to 127, then and boom, next thing I know, I'm right in front of the stadium.
There you go.
And, oh, good fake. Ohio State fake, good block. He's going to cut in, and he's 1 yard shy of the first down. He made it to the 40, and they got to make it to just over the 41, about a foot over by what I'm looking at. It's hard to tell when they put the yard markers a yard off the line.
Well, we're going to have a second, and it's just over a yard.
Yeah. So it was a nice run by Ohio State's quarterback there. Yeah. Here we go. And there goes throw down the right side. He's open and can't get to the ball. Defense made good play on that. There was no pass interference. He just got in front of Gerenstein and the receiver.
Yeah,
and
they might have gotten a little bit of tangled in the legs.
But they're both running for the ball. So
yeah, that's
you
right.
got to give the defender. He has the right to that ball also. So
Yes,
he just made good defense. I mean, he didn't use his hands to push the guy off. If your feet get tangled and he gets the position, that's what happened. The defense just got position. They made body contact, but no problem.
9:06 remaining in this first half of play here from Miami University.
Okay. Kellen Gernstein's got the ball. Hands off to number 13. He's running around the other side and got close to the 45, but I don't think he made it. I think he got thrown out to 44.
He did get the first down, right? Yeah.
Should have,
They're
yes.
moving the chains.
Somebody's down, I think, for Ohio State. Yeah, they're marked the ball just shy of the 45-yard line.
Yeah,
we
got a Buckeye on one knee, but he's back up and not going to leave the game. Well, maybe he is, I think they have to leave the game at least for a snap.
For some of the Southwest Ohio where we are, Madeira High School has a player on the team.
Madeira's in the Cincinnati area.
Huber Heights from Wayne High School has a player, Isaac
Up
Wilson.
north of Dayton.
And Westchester, Lakota West.
All right.
And then I believe there's also a player from Lakota East on this team. There's two players from California and one from Nevada. And we've already mentioned the player from Puerto Rico. So a nice diversity of players here.
So an international group here. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
A lot of Southwest Ohio and a lot of them all over the United States and just outside. Throw. Oh, good defense. Threw right on the money to number 6 for Ohio State. But Anthony Novak, but defense put a hand in there and was able to knock it out. They would have had a first down if that went through. Checking the down marker.
Well, the down marker
still
is
that's
second
okay.
down.
I thought it said 1. I was going to say.
And still 10.
2nd and 10.
You cold, hon?
Okay, we got 2 outside to the right, 12 and 6. We got
I'll give you my code.
2 outside to the left, or 1. That's a tight end. 1 in the backfield. No handoff. Going to throw it deep again. 12's wide open and can't catch the ball. Just the pass led him out of bounds. He was open. He had a man beat by 5 yards.
Yeah,
but he had to slow down to wait for the ball, and then the ball carried out of bounds. So we're going to have 3rd and 10. See if they go for a – aw, that's very sweet of you. If I was cold, you wouldn't do that for me.
I get extra point. Well, I'm not married to you, Joe.
All right, Ohio State's got 5 out on wide receivers, 2 north, 3 south. 1 in the backfield, the quarterback only. And he decides to do a quarterback draw. He's running up the middle. Oh, my God, it's going to come back. He did a great job, got to the 25, but a flag went in.
About where holding would be.
Yep, and probably wasn't needed to the quarterback. I mean, he went through a hole big enough for a semi. So even if there was not a hole, I think he still went through okay. But it's coming back. It'll be 10 yards from the 45, so it'll go back to the 35 by my guess. And it'll still be 3rd down, but it'll be 3rd and 15 instead of 3rd and 10. Offense number 73 with a hold.
8:34 remaining in the first half of play. Buckeyes in the lead, 13-0. Trying to
Also, one player is from the Columbus area,
right
from St. Francis de Sales. And the reason I say that,
the Stallions.
they played and were beaten by Clinton Massey.
That's right. And we follow Wilmington High School and Clinton Massey during the year. Clinton Massey will be going into the playoffs, and we're also looking for sponsors for the Clinton Massey playoff games. The first one's this next Friday night.
So it's third and looks like 20. Oh, he's running free, gets out. He's looking, he's telling his receiver to run. I'm going to throw it. And then he just throws it away. Nobody would run away from the defender. Everybody was running to him, and a defender right beside him, and he's motioning, get out of here, get open so I can throw it to you. And then the defenders were coming to him. So as everybody ran deep, he then ran through the ball in the middle of the field where nobody was. So it
and if you're interested in sponsoring anything on Campus Nation, be it Ohio State Club Sports or the Massey Falcons going into the playoffs, you can contact yours truly, Rick Phillips, 937-527-6674.
Or you can sponsor me.
Yeah.
Send money in care of Joe Davis. Oh, almost blocked. He's hit, and there goes a penalty down on that play. I think
it's going to come back.
This could be first down.
Yeah, that's coming back.
Because I don't think it's going to be running in. He was completely up when they hit him. They did not touch the ball.
That zebra's got a loud
15
voice.
and first down. Yes, he does. I can hear that up here.
He's got a Joe Davis voice.
He does. First down, personal foul, roughing the kicker, 15 yards plus first down.
So slight error there on the part of the Red Hawks.
Yeah, I mean, they were going for it. They almost had it.
New life. Don't ever want to do that.
Well, they needed 20 for the first down. They only got 15, but they got the automatic first down. So they got the ball in the 50 and still have possession with 4 more plays now, 4 more downs.
All right, back on the action.
Ohio State, 3 wide north, 2 wide south. Quarterback goes back, looks. He's going to take off again, and he just slides down. Good play, good play. He got about 8 yards. He goes, okay, I'll just keep healthy and go down. Nice, smart play there.
I'll have to do the one-handed trick here again. So I've got to protect the equipment from the precipitation.
Kellen Gernstein for Ohio State made a great play on that. Everybody down, nobody was open, so he took off and got 8 yards and said, that's enough. I don't want to get hit, and I don't blame him because nothing but a black shirts were around him at that time.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, one in the backfield with him this time. He's going out, looking, throws to the sideline, and just missed. Wow, that was a good pass. I thought he overthrew the one receiver, and all of a sudden another one came open.
That's exactly what I thought. I looked at the up receiver, and I thought, wait a minute, that's a little too long. And then I saw the other receiver cutting over.
He cut, because he was going down, then cut left, and when he cut, it was a great pass, and it was just about a yard difference from where they could be. It was, I think it's number 6 for Ohio State.
So they're stopping play for what? That's a timeout.
Got a player limping off the field again.
Okay. So another Red Hawk with a little bit of a limp here. Joe, you've got your Ohio State umbrella.
Yep.
And your Ohio State jacket on. And your Ohio State, what is that, a hoodie?
Hoodie.
And then Sydney's all decked out in her Ohio State stuff.
And you're in blue.
And I've got a blue
You got
shirt,
blue.
But I've got East Clinton colors on.
Scarlet Gray. East Clinton Scarlet Gray. East Clinton chose those colors when they made the school because many of the alumni from New Vienna and Sabina that were combining were fighting over which color. They all wanted their own colors. And then somebody suggested Scarlet and Gray. Well, they all graduated from Ohio State, so everybody said yes.
There you go.
Great choice. Great choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you put two schools together, no matter what the colors are, each school wants their color to be the one, and it's hard to combine two.
So they didn't choose either school's
They didn't
colors.
choose either color. Sabina's was blue and gold, and Ohio State's, New Vienna's was blue and white, and
they didn't end up with any blue at all.
And the Lease Creek's was orange and black.
Well, we know a lot of in my high school of Beaver Creek, that was orange and black. A lot of these schools that were at one time rural, because Beaver Creek is not rural, but harvest colors. That's what that is.
Right. And handoff coming around the outside of the right side. 13 and gets tackled down. That's Jalen Haley coming around the right side. Gained a nice gain. First down.
Great run
Got
for
down
Haley.
to about the 22, 23-yard line. I'll get you a little bit of trivia.
Okay.
You know what Ohio State's colors originally would have been when they made the school and had to choose a school color when they made Ohio State?
Well, you were alive then. What
Yes.
was it, in 1820 or 1802?
Back when they started it, they told me then it was a secret, but they picked orange and black, and they said you can't be orange and black. Another school, Penn or something, was already those colors, and that was a pass and incompletion. Was already those colors. They said, Ohio State, you have to pick something else. Well, they started to go red and white. They go, everybody's already got red, white, blue. So they chose scarlet and gray because nobody had those.
So now you know the rest of the story.
Now you know the rest of the story.
All right.
So if you ever want to win some money at the local bar.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot you are the trivia champion at B-Dubs.
B-Dubs.
So this has to be true.
It's true, baby.
And besides, we're on the Internet. You've heard it on the Internet.
You heard it on the Internet. It's got to be true. Coming around the right side. Nice handoff. Number 7 gets hit, stays in, and goes another yard. Nice power run by Ohio State there. He gained about 9 yards on that play. And that was Jonathan, I'm going to mess this one up, Thiele. Thiele? I don't know. If anybody's listening and you know the pronunciation, you can let us know. I don't like messing up last names, but it's Thiele, and it could be Thiel, with the last E silent.
We do know that a lot of both Buckeye and I'm sure Red Hawk fans are watching all over the globe.
Uh-oh. He got a free. Oh, my gosh, had 4 in the backfield. They had him down, but he stayed up, and he runs in for a touchdown. They had him on the 34-yard line. And I was like, oh, he's going down. 3 guys got him. And he ducks his head and turns around and runs for a touchdown. Oh, my gosh.
Elusive.
Keep that on the reel there.
Elusive.
That's we got 2 penalty flags at the 4-yard line.
That's after the play.
After the play.
Yeah.
I think
someone's not happy.
I think some jawing going on down there. Let's see what happened.
Sort of like you and I here in the booth. I don't really think we can call this a booth, but on the platform.
On the platform.
6:06 remaining. Buckeyes.
Personal foul. Let's see. Boom, boom. Against Ohio State. What's this? I don't know. Personal foul.
I don't know. Thumb wrestling. So is the ball coming back?
Well, it's after the play.
Well, that's
I'm
what
sure.
I thought. We've got an injured number 2 for the Red Hawks. He's favoring.
They're going back, looks like, to the original line of scrimmage to do the walk-off. So maybe the touchdown's not going to count?
Doesn't look like it.
Wait a minute. Now they're marking it off. Okay. Jeez. Marks it back to the 15. Now he's coming back.
So do I need to take the 6 off the score?
Well, they haven't put it up there yet.
I'm going to reduce it to 13
It's
until
back
we get
to the 30-yard line.
So that is not a touchdown.
Not a touchdown. But the flags were so after the play.
I know, and they were close to the
4-yard
goal
line.
So that
and they ran it back to the 15s where they said the penalty was.
So the Buckeyes they've got a 4th down. Got to do something here.
Throws it. Caught at the 5.
Oh, what a catch.
Oh, my gosh. He leaped, reached up, caught the ball at the 5-yard line, and then immediately brought down. Trying to see his number. He's sideways to me right now.
Looks like it's getting a little chippy.
Is that number
down
10? I briefly saw his number as he was trying to get up. Yes, no, 12. Ohio State number 12.
So they've got it First and goal at about the 4-yard line. 1, 2, 3, third yard line, 3-yard line. 1, 2, 3-yard line. You folks can probably see it better on the screen than I can see it from up here.
Casey Scroggins made that play. Great catch. Uh-oh, broken play. Runner ran to the right.
And
Quarterback
he picks up yardage, though.
He does. He's almost in for a touchdown.
And they are signaling a touchdown.
Touchdown. Oh, my gosh. Broken play in the backfield. The runner runs to the right. The quarterback hands off to the left. There's nobody there. Turns around, runs it to the middle of the field, and gets tackled, and the ball goes over the line. Now they're talking. I saw a reaction from Miami's players like, "Daggone it." So
do you think that maybe they're going to take
Yeah, he's listening to the referees, and he wasn't happy with what he heard. Oh, there's a penalty now. He's going over to their side of the field.
Going to talk to the coach. So they still have not put 6 on the board.
Again,
I put 6 up twice.
There is a pass interference call.
I'm going to take
offensive pass interference call against Ohio
Buckeyes?
State, looks like.
All right, so we're back to 13.
They've only put the ball at the 13-yard line.
That's what Sydney was saying. She said it can't be pass interference. They didn't pass.
Well, he went like that, which is pass interference.
We're cutting you off from the energy drink, Joe.
I'm just going what the referees say.
Are those the same guys that told you about Ohio State's original colors of orange and black?
Yeah. Heard that years ago. I kept that.
You saw it at B-Dubs.
Well, it's first down, though. Ohio State has a first down.
All right, well, that's...
So it was after he made the catch, evidently. Maybe somebody tried to push him into the end zone and they called it, which I've never seen called by anybody.
But still...
Because he did a push like this.
Okay, we got 4:39 remaining in this first half of play. But it was a first and goal at the 4-yard line. And so now it is a first and goal at the 9-yard line. So they had a 5-yard penalty on that.
When he came out and went like push, and I'm thinking pass interference. So maybe it was the thing for pushing the offensive player into the end zone, or maybe he pushed off somebody. I don't know. But anyway, it was a 5-yard penalty against Ohio State after the catch. But I heard they took that off the books. You know, if the guy catches it and he's at the 1 and 4 guys push, off the offense, push him on in the end zone, that used to be a penalty. I've heard they've taken that off the books. They don't call it anymore. Nobody ever called it anyway, so they took it off the books.
Is that like a push from behind, Joe?
Yeah, sort of a push from behind. Okay, first and goal from the 9-yard line. Ohio State's got 1 in the backfield, 2 wide. Number 12 going in motion. Pitches it to him. He's going around the left. Oh, he slowed down. That was a bad no. And he got tackled. He saw somebody. He goes, oh, and you hit the brakes back there. You're in trouble.
Red Hawks caught up with him and snuffed that play out.
So Ohio State's still leading 13-0, 4:15 left in the first half. Ohio State has 1 to the right, 1 to the left, and 1 in the backfield. Number 7, Jonathan Teal.
Got to be a pass.
Throws up the middle. Oh, off the hands of the receiver. He would have caught it about the 5 with he probably would have went in.
Yeah. So the Red Hawks are dodging some bullets here. So is it second down still?
It says third, doesn't it?
That's a 2.
Is that a 2?
That's a 2, unless it's a broken 3.
Well, I'm trying to. Does the scoreboard ever tell you what down it is up there?
No.
Second quarter, I don't see downs marked up there.
No, just the second quarter.
Okay, so it's second down.
And goal.
And goal from the 9.
The 8-yard line. That's 8.
8-yard line. You said 9 while ago.
It was 9.
Oh, tried to throw it low. No good. He should have took off and ran right then, I think. He just wasn't there. Too many defenders.
So that must have been a 3.
Thank you very much.
That was a broken 3. It's now fourth down.
I called 3.
So
and
the Buckeyes
some
are
old guy called it.
they're going to attempt a field goal here, I would
Yes,
imagine.
I would imagine. It's like a long extra point here for them. Ball's being hiked from the 13-yard line or 12-yard line that he said, but I say 13-yard line.
Well, I know it's 4th down. That's a 4.
And the ball's being placed right on the 20, so it's going to be a 30-yard
30-yard.
kick. Hey, nice math there.
Yeah. I didn't go to East Clinton. I went to Beaver Creek.
It's up,
Is it wide?
and it's
Oh,
through.
it's
I
good.
thought it was through, but I'm not. I called the first one through.
Well, our vantage point is not that that good as far as seeing those, whether they go through or not. But anyway, it's 16-0, the Buckeyes, and I at least got to change the scoreboard for real this time, huh?
3:38 left in the half.
Redhawks would like to get on the board. We'd like to see some scoring from them, so hopefully this next drive will be successful for them. They'll get some action going.
Well, did you see what happened in the UC game today against Navy?
No, didn't get a chance to watch that game. I was
just
busy
before
preparing
halftime
for tonight.
I mean, just seconds before halftime, they had went down, got stopped. So Navy's kicking a field goal, and they got blocked. It was a long kick, 51 yards. They got blocked. UC picked it up, ran it back, got tackled, or he stepped out of bounds. Stepped out of bounds, and they kicked a long field goal and got it for 3 points. So instead of being down, they were up 3 more points. And then went on to win.
The number 2 team in the nation.
Number 10, 15, 20, gets 20, got away from 2 tacklers, 25, 30. There's a flag coming back. It may be coming back.
Yeah, another hold.
Hold. And that's unfortunate because he made a great move to get away from the 2 defenders. I don't think the hold got him away.
Well, I mean, more times than not, that's the problem. The problem is you try to make a cut, someone thinks they're helping you out, trying to sneak in a hold here, and really it's not necessary.
Well, sometimes it looks like you're going right and they hold, and then you go left. So that hold that they were doing didn't mean anything, but it's a hold, and therefore it's coming back.
Yeah. Anyway, we want to thank Crystal Duncan of Keller Williams Pinnacle Group. They invite you to give a call for your real estate needs, whether it be land, new construction, residential, or commercial. Her 24 years of experience in the business will help you achieve all your dreams. Give Crystal a call today, 937-725-5097. Crystal Duncan, your hometown realtor. And her office is in Mason, so she's really in the greater Cincinnati area.
Yes, not far from Dayton or Cincinnati.
That's
either
right.
one.
Give Crystal a call.
All right, they move the ball back to the 14-yard line. Here goes Miami. Hands off number 2, heading to the right side, going around on the outside. Oh, and smacked hard by Ohio State. Gets a nice, decent gain. Gets up about the 24, so he gained about 5 yards.
Not jumping up quick, though.
No, but he got hit hard. He got around one player, and it's almost like there was you going around the corner and hitting a wall,
So once again,
and there goes the trainer out.
They're going to attend. I'm going to pan around here. Typically, until we know the condition of the player, we don't like to.
He's holding his hand up, talking to someone. So I don't think it looks more like I'm going to guess. Got the air. Oh no, he's got his leg up, so I think it's cramping.
Yeah.
So
a good look at the Randy Gunlock Family Athletic Performance Center. Fantastic facilities here at Miami University. The Redhawks have 50 club sports that they participate in. They've even got e-gaming.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you show
archery.
Did you show the numbers of retired numbers on the wall over there?
Well, I can. I'll pan back over. Do you know the significance of those numbers?
No, I don't. That's why I was asking you.
Well,
I do see number 7. Do you notice that one? Roethlisberger.
Yeah, I know that guy.
Prentice, number 41. Hitchens, it looks like it says, for number 40.
Yep.
And
42
is
Ben Roethlisberger, number 7, Pittsburgh. We don't like to say the Pittsburgh team, but here he's a god, right?
Yeah. He's okay for Miami. I love him for Miami. What's number 42? Can you read that name?
Starts. I don't know.
Starts with a P, ends in a T, and
All
it looks
right,
like it's only 4 letters.
I will zoom in, and we will know for sure, Joe. Here we go.
It's a football name. It's punt, but I can't.
It's P-O-N-T.
Punt.
Punt.
Almost punt.
Yeah.
That's a football name.
The other one is Hitchens, number 40.
That's the one I said that one.
And number 7, obviously, Ben. And number 41, Prentice.
Prentice.
So those of you that know Miami football history, you probably and this being the cradle of coaches,
right?
Weeb Eubank, we are actually
on Weeb Eubank Way.
Yeah, that's right. Here on the campus at Miami University, we know there have been a lot of coaches that have
2 from Ohio State.
That's right. Have come through these hallowed halls, as they say. And there's some statues out there, Joe. I don't think any of them are yours.
I know.
We know we've been trying to get you a statue at East Clinton and trying to get Wilmington to name their track after you.
Yeah.
But it's only 4 lanes. So, I mean,
know.
You know.
I'll take 4 lanes. What the heck?
Maybe when they get a real track of 8 lanes, we can see if we can. They told me I'd have to make a several $million donation to get your name on the track, though.
I heard when they made a track, if it was 8, they were going to move it up to where the youth football fields were.
Right, back where the boys and girls play softball and baseball.
Right.
Yeah.
Had more room up
and
there.
For those of you that are not familiar with Wilmington High School or Wilmington, Ohio, this means nothing to you. But Joe is hoping for his big chance. He either wants his statue at East Clinton or he wants his track at Wilmington. But now you're bowling coach.
Bowling coach. I was coach at Wilmington for bowling coach, took them to districts. And I'm bowling coach at Wilmington, took my girls to districts.
So there you go. You're a successful bowling coach, it appears.
And this is my swan song year. I'm retiring. Already turned in my
are you going to do any volleyball still?
Yes, I'm planning to still referee volleyball for
And you actually teach volleyball refereeing.
Yes, if you want to become a Ohio high school volleyball referee, contact me, and I teach the class every summer to become an Ohio.
Give a number, Joe.
937-302-7047, or you can contact me at jdavis5472@yahoo.com, and I can contact you and help you become a volleyball official.
Joe, who uses Yahoo for email?
Oh, I do. It's been there for 35 years, and I've kept it, never left it.
Okay, all right.
I mean, I don't do Hotmail anymore. I started out with that one, too.
Okay, all right.
I have a Gmail account, but I never use it.
Yeah, we use a mix of our own mail server and Gmail. So,
I had a guy take my volleyball class this year. First year, just took it this year, and he's already made well over $1,000 in 1 year in this first year, maybe $2,000 of refereeing. I think he told me he was up to about $2,000.
So you're saying these refs are overpaid?
No, you can make money quick if you want to become a volleyball official. They're needing them badly. Ball's loose. Everybody jumping around.
It's got to stay with the Red Hawks.
I thought it was a pass that just got booted down, but incomplete. But everybody started scrambling for it. Well, it's going to be 4th down and about 6. If it is 4th down, is it 3rd down? That's 3rd. They moved it to the 3.
You want me to make that? I can't tell whether that's a 3 or a 2.
That's a 3 because it was 4 and they went back 1.
I can zoom in on it just to make sure.
Yeah, zoom in on it for me, Rick, and prove me right. I like that.
All right. Let's do that. We're going to zoom in to see whether it's that is a 3.
Thank you very much. Proven right again.
No, that's a 2. It's a 2 and a 3.
Oh, a 2 and a 3. Okay.
Yes, that's why it's broke. Remember?
Okay. Low snap. Go back to the quarterback. Throws it over the wide receivers. Oh, and almost caught by another wide receiver. Now it's a 4, Rick.
There.
What comes after a 3?
It was a 2 and a 3, Joe. I have it on film.
But it's now a 4. And the number before 4 is 3.
You were taught that at East Clinton as well, I
Yes.
see. Yeah. All right. I'm going to put the umbrella back.
I actually learned that before I went to school. I could count to 100 before I went to school.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not go to kindergarten.
You did not go to
Skipped
kindergarten.
it, I said.
You
Went right to
you
first
went
grade.
right to first grade. Joe, back then, did they even have kindergarten?
No.
No, I went to kindergarten.
They had it the year after I went to when I
They-
went to first grade, they had kindergarten.
Yeah, well, they had kindergarten. I went to kindergarten. It was a private kindergarten.
Uh-oh. Over his head. This last time it was almost over here.
And that is a
it's
safety.
Yes. So Ohio State's going to get 2 more points and the ball.
Yeah, and we've seen in each of the cases of them snapping the ball, they in each case it was high. This time it was too high for the.
I mean, it was way over his head this time.
Yeah, no way he was going to recover that.
No.
So the Red Hawks will have to kick off with 1:51 remaining. Buckeyes will get another chance to have the ball, and they just got 2 points. So
you would think after hiking the first ball high and the second ball high, you'd say, I don't need, it should be low. You know what I'm saying? Go the opposite way, and he threw it even higher.
Well, it is, in all honesty, there is a little bit of rain. There could have been moisture on the ball. This isn't the NFL, so they probably don't have someone just drying the ball off all the time.
So now they're punting the ball from the 20. They get a free kick. They can kick off
Or punt.
or punt.
Yeah.
They're choosing to punt. The reason they punt is usually you can kick.
You got better control.
You can kick it where you want it, and you can also kick it really high, so your defense can get down and stop them. A kickoff is usually lower, and you may go a little further, but then they can get a run back more chance on a kickoff, so they usually decide to punt.
Well, let's see what this punt does, Joe.
Okay,
Nice punt.
Gets to the 39 of Ohio State. He's following his blockers, taking off, and coming the other way and getting caught from behind. So I think they're going to put him close to the 45.
45.
Or 30. Yeah, 45.
45.
To the 45 of of Miami.
Joe's old.
You can tell I'm from.
Joe's old.
You can tell where I'm from, Southwest Ohio.
Well, we're in Southwest Ohio.
I just did
Joe.
volleyball at Miamisburg the other day.
Oh, that's why you were doing that then.
So, ball's on the 45 of Miami, and Ohio State has the ball. 1:38 left in the half. See if they can score one more time and make it. They're already 18-0. They're trying to put this game out of reach, and Miami is trying to stay in the game. Fake the handoff to number 6 coming across. Quarterback's looking. He's throwing deep to number 12. That's interference. They're not going to call it? Oh, he did a basketball block out. He got in front of him and then just pushed the guy back. I thought that has to be defense.
That looked like interference to me, if there was ever interference. So,
all right, so now we're going back to second down and 10 from the 45.
now you can see that is a 2, Joe. It's very legible.
I see it. That's why
Now,
the other one has to be a 3.
When we go to third down, it looks like a 2 and a 3. That's why it's broke.
Throw over the middle. Caught. Great catch. Great hands. Number 5 for Ohio State. We don't want a penalty of words going on here. Referee running in real quick.
Yeah.
Nothing going on. Okay.
Well, there's a little bit of brotherly love going on between these two teams.
Number 5 jumped up like, ha, I caught that ball. And so we don't want anything going on from either team here.
Buckeyes are playing up tempo right now. They want to get this score.
That was Spencer Moore going throw long deep down the right sideline. 12's wide open. Caught it. Hit it. And kept a hold of the ball. He still has the ball.
And
touchdown.
they show touchdown. I'm going to watch and make sure before I put my 6 points
Yeah, don't
up
do
here.
it down there. They put it up on the board this time.
All right, it's official. Oh, I put 25.
That is Casey Scroggins.
So Scroggins with that
from
touchdown.
Huron, Ohio.
Huron.
Yeah,
Is that
Huron, Ohio, up north.
That's up north.
Up north near Lake Erie.
E-I-E-I-O. All right, trying to tack that extra point on. Good. No.
No good.
It is not good.
See, I let
can't-
you call that one that time.
I don't know.
It was low, but I think he did pull it that time. I
No,
think it was
well,
pulled.
but it was above the bar. It's just that it must have been pulled to one side.
Yeah.
All right, so with 54 seconds remaining in this first half of play here from Miami University, the score Buckeyes 24, the Red Hawks 0.
With no 2-point plays or anything, that's 3 touchdowns, extra points, and 1 field goal. How do you like that?
You can tell that you were a math major. What did you major in?
I majored in staying out of trouble.
That means
Actually, I majored in history. I was going to be a
old guy.
history teacher. That's what I went to school for, and then decided I didn't want to do that. Oh, dropped the ball at the 12-yard line, picks it back up, and he got tackled at the 13. Oh, my gosh. 14. They gave him to the 14. He caught it at the 11, went to the 12, almost 13, dropped the ball, turned around, went back, picked it up, scooped around, but he took off slowly, and by that time the defense was down there and got him by the time he got to the 14-yard line.
Almost looked like he'd grabbed him by the neck there.
Well, he did sort of the neck, but that's legal. Neck is legal. You can't grab him by the
back of
the neck of the jersey and pull down.
Right.
But you can
The
grab
neck is
around
all
the neck.
Yeah.
That is legal.
Okay. Headlock, is that legal?
Headlock is legal.
Headlock is legal.
Headlock
If you
is
got
legal.
long hair, you allowed to grab it?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
That's what they always told these guys, that, especially back in the 70s and 80s that grew the long hair, that they told, hey, if you got a guy got that, grab that and yank him down.
So no man buns or anything like that,
No.
right?
If you got it, you can end. So a lot of guys quit growing long hair and
Didn't want to
back
get it
then 'cause
pulled.
They didn't want to get it pulled. Oh, we got
Got a
timeout.
timeout.
I heard the word timeout screamed that time. 41 seconds left. And I thought that came from Ohio State's side. Because I'm thinking, like, Miami doesn't want to call timeout. They want the ball. They just want to take a knee and get the time off. But I think Ohio State's actually thinking maybe we can get the ball back, get a field goal.
So we want to remind everyone that is watching the broadcast that might own a small business or might have some interest in being a sponsor for Buckeyes Club Sports. We're currently looking to feature more athletic contests on our network. We'd love to hear from you. Contact my wife, Sydney Alexis Phillips of Campus Nation, on our Facebook or Instagram page for more details on becoming part of our lineup. Or you can call me at 937-527-6674. I'll put that up on the screen for you. Rick Phillips, 937-527-6674.
I just contacted her.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I think the timeout was from Ohio State because they wanted to make sure they got the right defense. They don't want to get burned in this last by a play and go for a touchdown. They want to make sure they've got the right defense out there, and everybody knows what's going on. So
the Red Hawks are going to try a 41-second drive here.
Yeah. Jumbled the
Hang on
ball
to the
again,
ball.
and he's going down.
Yeah, couldn't get a handle on it.
Yeah, he slides down to 15, so he gained 1 yard. Ball's down 30. They may
That was a
end
good
up.
recovery.
Yeah, they may end up
Just taking a knee.
taking a knee because.
Don't want to get anyone hurt. Don't want to
Or
do anything
and you don't want
crazy.
to, like right there, you don't want him to fumble that ball, and then Ohio State get it and have a chance for a touchdown or a field goal right here late.
Well, we'll see what they do, Joe.
I mean, when you got the bad snap over the head, now you got a bad snap at the feet.
Is this a timeout on the part of the Red Hawks? Red Hawks call timeout. To the chagrin of my wife.
I mean, they're not going to listen to me, but personally, I think they should just take a knee at this time before with all the bad things happening in this game, you don't want something bad to happen right now. You may try to, hey, let's do a pass down the field or do that. Even if the quarterback does a quarterback draw and tries to run it out and run down the field, you got a chance of an injury. You got a chance of a fumble and pickup. I say just hike it, go down, and let the clock run out. Now, is that 2 or 2-3? 2/3. We're 2/3 away to fourth down or what?
I don't know. Do you want me to? That looks like a 2.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Yeah.
I said, is it a 2 or a 2-3?
2-3 comes up next, Joe. After this down.
All right.
5 seconds remaining.
5 seconds remaining. Which I thought he would just let it go down and run out. Clock was running.
Well, you could take a knee right here, and
Quarterback's in back.
They could try a bomb here. That's what they're going to do.
Throwing a bomb.
Oh.
Boom.
So, at the end of the half, it is the Ohio State Buckeyes 24, the Miami Redhawks 0.
Good job. Way to go.
You like that?
I like that.
Yeah. Hey, if you're a business owner and you're looking to engage with the community, being a sponsor of Campus Nation broadcasts is a great way to reach your target audience. We cover a variety of sports, skill levels, and travel all around the Midwest for games. Did you know that, Joe?
No.
Yeah, advertising with us is the perfect choice, as packages can be completely customized. Reach out to our marketing director, that's my wife, Sydney Alexis Phillips. Don't have to pay her as much that way. On the Campus Nation Facebook or Instagram to create a plan for you today. So
is that why you married her, just so you could save some money?
Joe, would I be that crass?
Yes, you would.
Okay, all right. Well, okay. You caught me, Joe. You caught me.
The guy that would only buy us cheeseburgers
they were McDonald's.
and a small drink.
Were they ever like double cheeseburgers? I bought you 2 cheeseburgers. Didn't I give you a cheeseburger meal?
I snuck in on you and got the bigger one a couple times. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We only do things first class on our Campus Nation network here.
Where's 10 going? Coach and 10 going out in the field, or are they going the other side? I don't know.
My wife's a little chilly.
I don't know if they're going over to talk to Ohio State about something, and I don't know. Zoom your microphone in on that conversation.
Oh, yeah. We've got those big parabolic microphones.
Well, the 2 coaches talking, but with number 10 going with him, I just was wondering what's going on.
I don't think they're making a player trade here tonight, so that's not happening.
No. The coaches shook hands, and then the Ohio State turned to his players and went like.
So that sounds like they might be ending the game. See, a lot of times, especially with club sports, if
it's too far spread, they'll just don't want anybody hurt.
Don't want anyone to get hurt. They've had some injuries. Not really sure. Or maybe they were just exchanging Facebook pages or something.
Yeah.
Don't know. It looks like the players are going in, but that doesn't mean anything because they could actually be going in for halftime.
Well, wherever they're going in, I don't see anybody leaving anywhere.
They're not leaving yet.
Well, this guy's coming over to this side from Ohio State.
Nobody tells us anything, Joe.
No. Do you see the officials? That would be another sign.
I don't see officials right now, but
I'm saying if they were on the field and you saw them running off the field or something.
Yeah, well, officials probably are going in someplace.
Yeah, they're going inside to a room or something for halftime.
But it does look like the game has been determined.
Well, they could have said, "Hey, Ohio State's getting ready to start in a little bit, guys. Why don't we cancel this so we can go watch the game?" Well, the way he's got them huddled up, I'm wondering if you're right, if it's not.
Well, I don't know, but I would have thought that they would have, met at center field, shook hands or something.
Well,
so
that number 10 shook hands with the coach, like the captain went over for Miami and said to the head coach, "Hey, we're going to," and then the captain shook the coach's hand. So that may have been the.
Well, why don't you just jog down there real quick, Joe, and find out?
See, there goes number 12 jogging back over.
Mm-hmm.
They're walking off the field.
Yeah, it looks like, and they're taking looks like equipment and that with them, so they wouldn't be taking the equipment, and
Fans are leaving.
They do have some injured players. So I guess that's going to be the ball game. Ohio State claiming the victory tonight from Miami University, 24-0. Joe, you scared them away.
Well, I did.
Yeah.
Well, they've already had 2 players. Number 6 is on crutches already.
Right. Yeah, we did have a few injuries. And one thing about club sports, unlike maybe our regular D1 sports, you can end the contest if you feel like it's not in the best interest to continue the contest. So I believe that's what's happened.
Well, those 7 people are leaving. Some of these are still staying out here.
Well, they're probably waiting for us to leave.
And
So,
sometimes the players may walk back out, meet the parents, and leave when they leave.
so once again, we want to thank the people here at Miami University. They are taking the broken chains off, so you know that's a deal. But we want to thank them for hosting us, having us here. And the Buckeyes are going to wrap this one up tonight, 24-0.
I'm leaving right now. See you. Bye.
Yeah, you got stuff to carry, Joe. So anyway, want to thank you for watching the broadcast. Our next broadcast, watch the Campus Nation Network, but make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll get notifications. So the Buckeyes at home on the 31st of November or October? Of October, Halloween night. We'll have that. They're going to play Toledo. What? Yeah, Toledo, another MAC school, right?
What night's that?
The 31st.
What
Do you have
night is that? Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday?
I don't know. What night? What is it? We think it's a Sunday.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, you go to church, and then at noon you come and.
I promised my granddaughter I would go
Joe,
with her to take her granddaughter
I
trick
don't-
or treating, but I think that's on Thursday night.
I don't want to hear that. But anyway, once again, from Miami University.